Field, located in Tipton, Indiana. This is one of the first highlights of Zach's Hot Buttery Mess. My name's Zach Connor, and with me tonight I have Doug Shepard. Welcome.
Hello. Glad to be here.
Good. And Dr. Glaze.
Hey, glad to be here.
Very good. So Doug Shepard owns Tipton Ford. And how did you get into the car business, Doug?
Well, I dropped out of college and just decided to start selling cars, and I'm completely kidding about that, but I love people, and it's been a lot of fun.
Very good. Dr. Glaze, what line of work are you in?
I'm in the education business.
Very good.
Yeah.
So what do you do on a day-to-day basis then?
I just kind of sit in my office.
Review popcorn at Zach's Hot Buttery Mess. And I'm very excited that you guys are able to come out tonight. Doug, thank you for letting us use your field tonight. It is your field, right?
Yes, sir. And any time between the hours of 6 and 9 on a Friday night.
So it's yours. So do you rent it from him, Dr. Glaze?
Yeah, the check is in the mail.
Okay.
Yeah. So you just wait for it, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
With something, gentlemen. And what do we, Doug, you brought some
I did.
pairings
So
tonight.
I'm very good at being prepared. So at the
Good.
last minute, I had my son go get us some, and he cared about our figures. So we do have a diet root beer
Okay.
and an IBC root beer. So
Very good. So I think we need to get those out, gentlemen, before
right.
we jump right in. So we're going to, a box here.
Yeah.
So fresh, hot, from the concession stand. Doug? Dr. Glaze?
Thank you.
All right, so here's the rules, right? You may know the rules, you may not. I come up with them as I go, right?
Okay.
They're my rules, and I'll change them next time. So the first thing you need to do is you need to open up your popcorn,
Oh, okay.
and you need to spread the box, okay? And believe me, I'm classically trained in popcorn, right?
I can tell.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
From Europe, right?
Yeah.
Because they do a lot of popcorn in Europe.
It is the European treat.
It is a European treat with all their corn that they have.
Yeah.
Take a gander into the box, and your first impression, Doug, go.
it looks great, nice and buttery, and can't wait to enjoy it.
Very good. Dr. Glaze, go.
I think it looks blue devilicious.
It's not blue at all.
It still looks blue devilicious.
Devilicious. Okay. I'm going to give it a little shake. I'm seeing even coating here of the artificial butter, salt goodness.
Do you think it's artificial?
Maybe as much as your turf out there.
Well, it's probably artificial then.
Very good. But the taste needs to prove it, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Next, gentleman.
I have a question.
Why
Wait a minute.
are you already
You're
drinking
not-
the root beer?
You can't drink the root beer first.
It's going to spoil the whole
it's
thing.
my field, so
That is true. It is his
Give him
field.
a field. He thinks he runs the place.
That's right. Dr. Glaze, you do the honors, man. You look like you're ready.
I am ready.
Okay. Do it. It's up to you. I mean, it's your popcorn.
Okay.
We're not communist here. Initial front end and back end.
Well, at the start, it's kind of a real salty, kind of buttery feel.
Yes.
And then it kind of ends with still a little bit of salt.
A little more salt.
Yeah.
Very good. I think
Yeah.
that's the intention, right?
I do.
You know why I think that? Because I think you want to sell more drinks at the concession stand. Is that
Well,
right?
I can't share our trade secrets, but
I think it's every high school trade secret of sell more stuff. And Doug, what do you think, buddy?
So you didn't ask me how I like to eat my popcorn. So I'm
Oh,
gonna
I'm
elaborate on
sorry.
that.
How do you
And
want
so
to eat your popcorn?
My very first piece, I like to see how the night's gonna go. Not very well.
That's definitely not getting edited out. That's all in there.
So, but not a whole handful, but quite a bit.
Okay.
It's exactly what I expected. Probably the best popcorn in the world.
It probably is. Very good.
Buttery, salty. I mean, perfect. That I'm glad I brought my own cooler because I'm going to need another drink.
I will dive in, right? And I am like, hey, let's get at least 5 kernels here, right? So it's a little bit less, right? So a little bit of orange goo into the kettle. It coats all the butterfly kernels.
Orange goo?
Yeah, orange goo. The front end is crunchy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we met that mark, right? Crisp.
Yep. And
Delicious. The back end was delicious. I do find some notes of pine at the end, or maybe some pineapple, one of those two. That was on the previous review.
could have been from the pine needles.
Pine needles. Did you guys put some pine needles in it?
We got them right over there. Yeah.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Very good, yeah.
That's probably what you're
Okay.
tasting right there.
So I
Special
typically
trade secret.
run it back down with my beverage here because that's going to change the flavor, gentlemen, right?
I just want to clarify. I can take a drink now.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Such a control freak.
He is. These reviews are tough.
Oh, that's solid.
That's great.
That is solid, gentlemen. So then I go back in, and is the first time the same? Doug, what do you think, buddy?
I think we nailed it.
Delicious and crisp?
Correct. It's perfect.
Man, that's hard hitting. That's hard hitting. And for $1, people,
For $1.
$1. And I will give props to Tipton High School, not only the football but the volleyball, for keeping their prices at $1. You don't need to charge $2. Inflation did not rise 50%. It was like 8. But people are jacking their prices, and because popcorn is the highest margin product, isn't it?
Absolutely.
$1.
Absolutely.
High five, sir.
It's where we make our buck.
Yeah. Awesome. You give it to the people. You
Yeah.
give it. Thank you, both of you.
And that's what we want at Tipton Ford Field, is for everybody to come out with a buck and enjoy a nice box of popcorn and a good game and
Yeah.
just have a good time.
You ready
Very
for
good.
Because at probably the best football field in the world, popcorn's only $1.
Only $1. It is good popcorn, right? What is your slogan?
That we are probably the best dealership in the world.
Really?
That's correct. Because, see,
It's kind of surprising. He doesn't mention it very much.
there's one delership out in South Dakota that I haven't been to, so
Yes.
I can't say that we are, but
Okay.
we probably
Well,
are.
South Dakota.
You know?
Didn't we talk? There's only like 7 Tipton or 7 Ford dealers in South Dakota, right?
Right, but I still think you're highballing it at 7.
Oh, really? There's probably one in Sioux Falls, and that's about it.
Right.
All right.
I think that would be
So-
fair to say.
But I don't see
Yeah.
my sales stats on this, Dr. Glaze.
We'll make
So-
sure we add those.
Okay. And then also, too, be sure to check out TiptonFordRocks.com and our merch store, where you can get awesome shirts like this
Oh, even like this?
and like this.
Oh,
Zach,
okay.
how's your shirt?
Oh, shirts, merch. All right. Yeah, you're right. Or check out our. We don't have a website. We really don't have a Venmo. Hey, if you need a shirt, just message me. Zach's Hot Buttery Mess. Popcorn reviews with a pop.